Winfrey?
Wow.
Okay, so they really have good chili at Betty's Barbecue as
Okra
well. If you
Winfrey.
like, huh?
I said okra Winfrey.
Yeah, you run into her at Sevierville. What does that mean?
You're welcome. That means
sneezer.
sneezing is contagious.
Sneezing
I
and
gave it to
hand
Sparky.
signs. I'm not sure what that is.
And you're coughing too. Remember that cough attack I had earlier? That was fun. I
Oh
bet
my
you're really
goodness.
regretting giving me your peppermint.
So everybody's
he's got
getting
one.
sick on the. You guys got to stop this.
Well, mine was because I was eating
You
and
don't know
started
why.
laughing, and
Oh,
then it just all went downhill from there.
So Betty's Barbecue, the best place to go if you want some really decent barbecue right here in Anniston. And our deal is $12. We'll get you $20 worth of stuff. That is
It
almost
is so
50%.
incredible. It is moving Sparky to tears. He's
It is.
crying right now.
Sparky often can't find chicken livers for just $12. What?
He said, I love chicken livers.
Yeah, you too.
Oh my
Isn't that what you
gosh.
said?
Who's got to
Oh, he
catch
said,
up?
I miss chicken livers.
Did you not get any chicken livers this weekend?
The drama. You told me you almost ate some.
Turkey and dressing.
Hey,
Yeah.
John,
Hey, Kip.
I got a friend of mine just called in.
You have a friend?
Stacy, yes I do.
And her name is Stacy?
Stacy, good friend of mine. She just called in, got some coupons tonight, but I just want to say hello to her tonight. Stacy.
Hello, Stacy.
Hi,
How are you?
Stacy.
Yeah. appreciate
Stacy,
her calling
it's
in.
nice of you to call in, and I'm so glad that you're a friend of Kip's. Kip needs a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Does he speak in that funny French accent when you see him?
And do you play pickleball with Kip? Oh, she does, doesn't she?
Does she? Is she a pickleballer?
I do not know. I got to ask her that.
No, don't let him talk you into it. Don't do it, Stacy.
Don't play pickleball.
Don't do it. Don't join that.
Stick to tennis.
That's 24.
There it is. There
Or
she is
ping
calling
pong.
back. Okay, now Stacy, if you want a really good meal after pickleballing,
Which she's not going to do.
which she's not going to do, you can go to
Going to shit.
Applebee's.
Applebee's in Oxford. $6 is all it takes to get $10 worth of Applebeeing.
Applebee's. You know what Applebee's always makes me think of?
I'm afraid to ask.
Talladega Nights. You remember? Eric in there laughing at me. He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
You know, see, you watched the movie Talladega Nights. I lived Talladega Nights, being law enforcement at Talladega.
And I know
in the
you
North
had a blast.
Campground, and those two things just whew. Okay, Applebee's is not what I think of when you combine that with Talladega Race Week. Not at all, but thank you.
Well, makes me think of Ricky
Whale.
Bobby.
Whale?
Whale.
Whale?
Well,
What do you call a hole in the ground that you get water out of?
say that again.
What do you call
A
a hole?
whale?
A whale. And what do you
A
call
whale?
a mammal that swims in the ocean?
A whale.
Did anybody hear the difference in that?
A whale.
No. So it's the same.
Well,
It's the same thing.
whale.
Okay, now speaking of the same thing, but we're still on. We're still at Applebee's in Oxford.
And I always
$6
get
will
the
get you
same thing when I
$10.
go there.
Wait, Applebee's located at 612 Hamrick Drive East.
I got you one down.
East
East.
Hamrick Drive.
Yes, I do.
There. Eric, what the heck are you doing?
We're back.
Just so you know, Applebee's has
The pretzels.
the pretzels, yes, and a
our
great
Bourbon
beer
Street.
selection, but they also have, what is it, the steak?
Bourbon
The
Street.
Bourbon Street steak.
And chicken and shrimp. The Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp is so
and
good.
both are great. I like the Bourbon Street steak because it's got those caramelized onions and the special saucy stuff on it, and it just tastes so good.
Sold out of Applebee's.
Sold
Really?
out of Applebee's.
Hey, that's a first.
Good
we
job,
haven't done that in a
everybody.
while. Okay, now we're going to move along to Chef T's in Anniston.
Let's go.
$10 will get you $20. That's a 50% off. $20.
Say that again. What?
$10 will get you $20 worth of stuff at Chef T's.
Chef who?
T.
Chef who?
Chef Tony.
Thank you.
That is Chef Tony.
24.
Good old Chef Tony. He came down here from Yonkers, right there on the Hudson River in New York. He came down here. He said, I'm going to open a restaurant. I'm going to open a restaurant right here in Anniston, Alabama. I don't know where this place is, but that's where I'm going to do. I'm going to open a restaurant. I'm going to call it Chef T's. And that's what he did.
I feel like this is a fabrication.
What was your first clue?
The accent.
How do we know that? Well, I don't know. I don't even know Chef T. I don't know where he came. He's Tony. He's Tony.
It came from
It's
his
Tony.
parents.
Okay, thank you.
He came from his parents. So I'm proud that you're aware of that.
Yeah,
Look at
no,
you.
no, 5 for 10, you like to
My little girl is becoming an adult.
Oh, so bad.
You know, it's
I
amazing.
will never grow up.
It's clear because you're living in your parents' attic
Brownies and
with all of your
It's a
stuffed,
tower.
with all your stuffed Mickey Mouse toys.
I don't have any Mickey Mouse toys.
You don't have any stuffed Mickey Mouses?
I mean, maybe like some Christmas ones that we sit out at Christmas time.
okay.
And where do we keep them when you're not sitting in that at Christmas time? You keep
In a
them
box.
in a box in the attic. Yeah.
The tower.
Sold out, Chef T's.
Did we
Sold
really?
out of
Wow,
Chef
that's
T's.
fantastic. We'll have to remind Chef T of that down the road. Okay. Moving along now. Oh wait, what? It's gone now.
We've got another Chef T.
Oh, that's right.
No, we
had-
don't. We're
yeah.
at Foodland.
Now we're at. Why are we at Foodland?
Now we're
There's
back at
T.
Chef T's.
Yeah.
$5 will get you $10 of Chef T in,
We all
and there's
over.
a 10 for 20. So there's two. So when you call Kip, the mad Frenchman, you go, Kip, I need Chef T's 5 for 10. Kip will respond, Merci, we will get you the 5 for 10. It will be beautiful for you.
24.
See?
I think everybody who watches on Facebook should comment and vote every week on what type of accent John needs to try the following week.
Yeah, pick one. I'll give me a week to work
Comment
on
on Facebook, what accent do you want him to attempt?
We're still
it. Accent.
Chef T's 5.
He said, Sparky said Scottish.
Well, we can do the Scottish accent anytime you want. Let's just go right now. To see, the problem is we're going to Top of the River, which is an Irish accent. And that's why we have to talk about Top of the River. So we have to switch from one side of the river to the other side. So can we go to Top of the River? There it is.
That was a very impressive segue.
Did you like that, Harry?
The accent segue, yes.
Top of the River, located for you right here at the north end of Highway 21 in Anniston. $13 is all it takes to get $20 worth of Top of the River river food.
Lake food.
Lake food, that's it exactly. You got catfish and you got seafood. I don't know why they put seafood up there because there's not a single thing on their menu that's seafood. It's all lake food or river food, right?
Correct. You know what the difference in those two accents?
I
Would be?
Sure
I
can.
do.
The Scottish one is very, very energetic, and then that one is very sleepy. Every time
That's
we
because-
do the Top of the River, it's like Top of the River, like you're
That's
about to fall
because the,
asleep.
the Irish are a mellow, calm group of people. They
And the Scottish are not.
they mellow. They drink their whiskey. They sit back, and Irish whiskey is a bit subdued when it, compared to Scottish single malt, and the Scots, well, they drink that whiskey and it messes with their tongue, and that's why they talk like this, Plus, they do that to get the English mad.
Do you remember Lady and the Tramp?
I do. I
Do you remember the
what-
Scottish Terrier?
I do.
Named Jacques, and he had the Scottish accent. That's what you sound like. You sound like that little Scottish Terrier. You know what I'm talking about, Sparky? You know what I'm talking about. You sound just like him.
It's a Disney movie.
I love that movie. It's
Yeah,
precious.
of course you do. Of course you
It's
do.
cute.
It is cute. I have a King Charles Cavalier
I
Spaniel
know. I've always wanted to get one and name it Lady.
lady. That's why we have one, is because Lucy always wanted a Cavalier King Charles.
I always
'cause
have
she-
as
from
well.
The Lady and the Tramp.
Yep.
So yeah. So now, Eric, we can go to Foodland. You've been dying to go to Foodland all night.
Chef 24.
Just
I do. First name.
engineering nagging us.
How you doing tonight, girl?
Engine nagging. That's a new word.
Oh, wow.
Engine nagging.
And sneezers, man, we're coming up with all kinds of stuff tonight.
$15 will get you $25 of food landing. You know what? One of the things we haven't talked about is
Sold out at Top of the River. Sorry.
we got sold out at Top of the River. That's fantastic. We got to sell out at Foodland too. So it's been a while since I've introduced all the people that work on this show. You can see the three of us here, but we got Sparky on the floor when he's not standing behind the camera.
We need a camera on him at all times.
And this week, instead of MJ in the booth, we got the man himself, the Vice President of Production.
You said, what are you? The
I don't know, he holds
disrespect.
this long title. He's the Vice President of Production, News, and Sports.
No, just one.
No, he's the Vice President of everything,
He's just one.
right? Eric Freeman, the one who brings us everything that we see on this show. We bow to him every time we come into the studio. It's like, oh, the great Eric. Oh, the great Eric. And he like looks at us like we're
He's
nuts.
so happy right now. He feels like a king. Yep.
Look at him up there, yeah.
He did the jazz hands.
He's in the big chair. He's in the big chair. It's the big man in the big chair. That's
I want
Eric
that food.
Freeman, the director of Tonight's Show.
The Tonight Show.
Tonight's Show. It's a big show. There we go. We're back here for our big show. Foodland. Did we sell out of Foodland? Oh, Kip's still on the phone. The mighty Kipster.
We're sold out of Betty's. We're sold out of Top of the River.
We
sold
are
out of
doing really well tonight.
sold
Everybody
out of
must have
both Chef
finished.
T's.
You know,
Sold out of well,
everybody
no.
finished
Yes.
Thanksgiving and they're still hungry. What are you doing?
I'm looking at everything. We're sold out of Central
We're sold out of
and
everything.
Food Outlet.
We're moving right along.
We've got plenty of barones.
Now we get to go to Kip's favorite place, where he likes to table dance. Where he likes to dance.
You said table dance.
It just came out. Texas Roadhouse. The Oxford location only, because the Texas Roadhouse is located everywhere. But this is right here at the Oxford location, right across from the Oxford Exchange. $9 will get you $15 worth of Texas Roadhousing. And you can get all kinds of burgers and steaks and beers, some good beers, some beers that you wouldn't want to drink, but they've got all kinds of good stuff there. Yeah. I hate that sign. There we go.
How long has Texas Roadhouse been a thing? Do we know? Not this one specifically, but just in general.
Texas Roadhouse has been out for a long time.
I just want to know if it was around before the movie Roadhouse came out,
No, I doubt it. I don't think so.
or if one inspired the other.
No, I think Roadhouse probably inspired the Texas Roadhouse, if I had to guess.
Patrick
Roadhouse
Swayze is
Patrick
very
Yeah.
inspiring.
And he's a Texan.
Yeah, he
and
is.
I don't know that he might have had some money in the original game before he met with his unfortunate early demise.
I know. I was heartbroken over that. He was always my favorite actor.
He was a very good actor.
He was.
He was a very talented man, and
Yeah, he.
it was sad to see him go.
I know. Growing
was-
up, he was on the football team, and his